All right. So I guess from there we can go on to our next topic.
Yes, topic two.
All right. Yep. So on Monday, I guess actually technically no, it's last week. On Monday last week,
Yes,
um, I drove to 4 hours to Toronto. Nate drove how many? Three?
just 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, Nate drove 3 hours. And we met up with Stu from our Discord and we went to see Tiffany
Yep.
in concert in the flesh.
The second time I've seen her in Toronto this year.
First time for me.
Yes. So yeah, we're just gonna talk about that. Jacob probably talked the most since for me it was the second time where
Yeah.
he got the full giant thing. So
Yes. It was amazing. Um, yeah, so I guess um I'll just start from the beginning. So actually I guess I'll just start out my day. Like I basically that day I woke up at like 6 a.m. and worked on my networks project until like 10, which was like right before I was about to leave. Didn't finish that. I said, fuck this, turned it in. I'm going to see Tiffany now.
seems about right.
And then I went, took a shower, put my clothes on, got in my car, and drove to for 4 hours to Toronto. Pulled up to the hotel, parked my car, and then we basically like just got an Uber, went to the venue, which was the Danforth Music Hall. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we kind of just stood out there, waited for Stu to show up. Once we met up with him, we went to a bar which is like right next door to it.
Yeah, I don't
And
remember what it
got
was called.
got dinner or lunch or whatever the hell it was. Um,
Between
Dunch.
it was basically dinner.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so that was nice. It was kind of a cool bar actually. It was like pretty nice. I like the
Yeah.
atmosphere in there. Um, Extremely expensive though. We did
Yeah,
not
it was
expect
like a
that.
fancy bar.
Yeah.
Which is
Um,
BS because I looked at Google and it marked it as $2 signs, which is like a normal restaurant usually. Like it
yeah,
goes to 4, and I would have marked that as like a 3 for a bar at
three.
least.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I paid like I don't know, like 13 bucks or something for a salad.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was yeah. I think my burger was like $25 or something.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was good though. It was
Granted, this
really
was
weird.
Canadian, so really it was like $2 for a salad and like $3 for a burger. But
Worthless Canadian money.
yes,
All right, so yeah, after that we went back to wait in line. We waited for the box office to open. Once that happened, we got our tickets. Finally got in line, and then we basically waited for my VIP stuff to be ready.
yep. And then you
Um,
left us.
yeah, it was kind of weird. Like we were waiting in line together, and they came like down the line asking for VIP tickets, and then gave us wristbands. And then after that, at a certain time, I had to get out of line, go all the way to the front
To a different line. Yeah.
to a different line. Yeah,
Yep.
I think it makes sense why they do it because that way, people who don't have VIP who showed up early still do like
Have their line. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Plus, like forming two
and
lines, you start blocking more of the sidewalk, and like
yeah,
it's just like
exactly.
yeah.
Yep. So, anyways, I got out of line, went to the VIP line. After that, they like kind of took us inside, checked bags and stuff, and then we actually went down like next to the stage. Like that's where we started lining up for the like photo stuff.
Mm.
Um, so basically, I got in line. I was just talking to people in line and ended up taking pictures with them. Um, and yeah, one girl actually like recognized my Sungkyunkwan University jacket. Like she's like, oh, did you study there? And I was like, yeah, I studied abroad there. And she said her friend went there and she knew about the campus and stuff like that, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
Um, so yeah, anyways, kind of waited in line for like I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes probably, to take a picture with Tiffany. And once we got in there, that's when I was like, oh shit, she's literally right there. It was like really crazy. Also she was like literally like this tall.
Yeah,
Like,
she's pretty short.
yeah, she was like to my shoulders. It was really like I knew how tall she was, but it was like still like really surprising in person, I guess,
Hmm.
if that makes sense. So yeah, everyone kept saying that. Yeah, it was like, oh my God, she's so tiny. Cause like I don't know, when you see like SNSD on stage, they like seem so like giant.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Well, like they just seem like normal height because relative to each other, they're all pretty similar. But you
well
never
for me,
like.
I don't know. For me, it's not even normal height. They
Plus,
just
they have
seem
like heels and
huge.
stuff.
They just seem huge.
No.
Like
Well, it's because they're
not like
like.
as in not as in like size, but they seem huge. Like their
I,
presence is like imposing.
well, yeah, obviously they have stage presence, but I think part of it was you were 12 when you started listening to them, and they're 10
Yeah,
years older than you, so they were
yeah.
like you were probably like 5 feet tall when you started listening
That's maybe that might
to
be actually part
SNSD.
of it.
Because I
I
was
don't
like, to
know,
me, they
but
never like I knew they were all short. Like I've never pictured
I don't
them
know.
as not
Yeah, I
short
guess
because
it's part of the fact that I did grow up literally
yeah,
like
you were a
listening to her
child
music.
when you started listening to them.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, that was really crazy. So we got to take pictures. For the first picture they were like, yeah, like do this pose for like magnetic moon. You gotta like put like a moon next to your like eye or whatever. I
Hmm.
don't know what that actually means,
I
but
don't know,
it
whatever.
was kind of cool. And then we did like the
Figure art.
hearts thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so that was cool. And so after the picture, like Tiffany was like really, really nice and
So
she like talked to
okay.
everyone for a few seconds and
Yeah.
then also like just gave everybody a hug, which was
Yeah.
so cool.
So was this actually was this just on stage, or was it like
No,
a
it wasn't on stage. It was in like a
you
back
just
room.
lined up, but like in front of the stage or whatever?
So the state so you know the door you came in to
Yeah. Yeah.
like enter the venue?
Yeah.
Like on the other side of that, like we went around and like back in that
Oh, okay.
direction that we
Okay.
came in
Okay.
and there was another room back there.
Yeah.
It was
Okay. So
back
it's
behind there.
similar to what happened for our the same when I
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah, so it was not on stage, it was like back.
Yeah, there was like a
Yeah.
side room or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was really cool. Like so yeah, she basically like you know, talked to everyone for a little bit and then for a few
Hmm.
seconds and yeah, gave everybody hugs. Which is really awesome because like most artists like I don't know, I feel like they try to avoid touching people because it's kind
Yeah.
of weird.
Well,
But she was
it,
like she was just really nice and like literally like it's not even like the fans doing it first. It was like her
no.
she
Yeah,
literally
she
just came up
initiated
and
it.
hugged
So
you.
she initiates the
Yeah,
hug. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I think that's more of just like American culture is like less because Korean culture is more conservative. So like
Yeah, I
skinship
feel
is
like
like
in I feel
well
like
like
for
hugs and
artists in
stuff.
general though, I feel like, you know,
Uh, it depends on the artist, I guess.
yeah.
But
I don't know, but either way, she's really, really, really nice. So,
like I could
yeah.
see like Taylor Swift hugging people that are
Yeah,
like
probably. I
it's just
guess
like the
yeah.
artist personality. Like
Mm,
obviously like rock bands aren't, but like I don't know, I feel like most
yeah,
like
yeah.
female pop stars, American pop
Yeah,
stars
they
probably
probably
do
would.
hug their fans.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, in Korea obviously like hugging is a lot more like of like I don't know.
Romantic thing.
Not even romantic, but just like you have to be familiar with you
Yeah,
don't hug
but
random people. You just, like
as far as I know,
that.
like you don't even touch other people unless
Well, no, yeah, you get
you're
like
like
it's
really, really
literally
close to
hide.
them.
Oh yeah, 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 yep, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why it doesn't happen for K-pop usually.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was really, really awesome. So after that, they gave us a like on the way out, they gave us a signed poster which we had to like hold through the entire concert, which kind of sucks, but I get there's probably no really good other way to
Yeah,
do it. Only thing I wish was if we got like a tube or something to keep it in,
yeah, but that's
but
expensive.
whatever. Yeah, exactly. Um, actually, I have mine right here. One second. I'll just unwrap that while I'm talking. So yeah, basically we got these posters, which I'll show on camera. Sorry, audio listeners, but yeah, signed. So
Good one.
awesome. I'm actually going to buy a poster frame for mine. Is yours like a little bit too big? The frame?
Yeah, it is. It's a frame I had already. But then
Yeah.
well, the other thing is I put the like because we got this. Nobody did it for this tour, but I put my like the like slogan under it.
Oh, apparently in Washington D.C. they did one.
Yeah,
And it like literally made her cry.
yeah. So that's why
It said
okay.
it said you're the flower to our pain. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, she
So
oh
yeah, that's the other reason why I got a bigger one, so I could put that, and I also have the wristband under it. So like
yeah,
the pink
I have
part is the wristband, and
my
then
wristband
slogan,
right here.
and then
And then
poster.
I have the tickets in my jacket still. I gotta take that out.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, after that we got our poster and then we basically went down and stood by the stage waiting for the thing to start.
Hmm.
Like I was close enough that I was on like you know how on the gate there's just a gate and then there's the metal plate that like weighs it down.
Yeah.
Like I was literally standing on the metal plate, so I was really really close. Like I guess
Yep.
second row. I wasn't quite barricade, but yeah. Funny enough, like you and Stu like were not that far
Yeah. So
behind me.
meanwhile, all this time, Stu and I were just waiting in line outside. Started raining a little bit, which sucked. Um, but then yeah, like so we just get in and like we were like, I mean, we weren't.
Like one layer of people behind me, I'd say. One
Yeah,
or
so
two.
like we were probably like 50 people back in the line. So like
Yeah.
we weren't super far back in line, but this wasn't a huge concert. There were probably only like 200, 300 people there. Um,
Mm, I don't know. I
so
looked
we,
back and there was a lot of people. I think
yeah, but
most people
like
showed up pretty late though.
I don't know. I'd say at most there were 500 people. Like it's not a
Yeah.
ginormous concert. Like it's a pretty small hall, and it was like maybe like 2/3 filled.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so we were like 50 people, but then like so yeah, Jacob's group, all the VIP people were already up there like against the barrier, but
Mm,
then like most of the people that were in front of us went to the merch line. So we just like went into the hall and we were basically like right behind all the VIP people. like
yeah.
I literally like could touch Jacob. I was like
Yeah.
just there was a one layer of people between us. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's actually interesting because for the concert I went to, there wasn't a barrier, so we were like actually leaning up against the stage. Um,
Mm,
so I wonder, I don't know, it's just different policies, I guess, with the two different
yeah.
music halls. But it was a small barrier. Like the barrier wasn't very far from the
It was
stage.
like three
It
feet from
was
the stage, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah. It wasn't super it wasn't super far away. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, I was close enough that like yeah, you could literally like just see like every feature
yep,
like she's standing right in front of you, which is really, really awesome and crazy. So yeah, we're basically just waiting there. They're playing like random like Drake songs for whatever reason the entire time.
well, it's
Um,
Toronto. What do you expect?
yeah, yeah, you're right. It is Toronto. And then yeah, basically then the lights went out, the moon lit up. So she has like this huge moon on the stage. Like it looked like it was suspended or something, but it was actually held up by like two metal rods like from the floor.
It was yeah,
Yeah. And it like glowed, which is really cool. Um, yeah, really, really cool stage piece. I really actually thought that was awesome. You can find a lot of pictures of it online.
yeah,
Um, and then the guitarist and the drummer started like playing music, and it felt like forever. I think it's just because of how much suspense there was.
yeah,
Like I looked at the video of it, and it was actually only like a little over a minute, but it felt like forever.
yeah,
Um, and then she finally came out. She was wearing like this like huge like white hat and not like a it's kind of like a blazer, I guess. White blazer and then like crop top and white like jeans and stuff. She had like an all white
yeah,
outfit
yeah,
basically. Um yeah, she looked really really good and her dancers outfits were kind of cool too. They were like 70s almost,
yeah.
I
It
guess. They
was
had like
yeah,
bell-bottom
it
pants.
was like a one piece. Um, that yeah had like bell bottom pants basically.
Yeah, it was
Um,
really interesting. But
yeah,
yeah, they first came out and they did Run for Your Life, which I pretty much expected to be the opening song. I think
mm-hmm,
since it's her newest one and also
yeah,
it's yeah, it just gets you hype right in the beginning. Um, I thought that was really awesome. Yeah, actually, shout out to the live band that she has with her. Like they're really really good.
Yep.
Um, like every song like felt like it was like a rock version, which is amazing.
Yep.
Because you got like electric guitar and drums and yeah, I want a live album. I would listen to that. I'd listen to the hell out of that if we got a like magnetic moon tour live album or something.
Yeah. It won't happen, but
You
yeah,
know,
it was the same as her last tour. I highly recommend people go see her live. Like even if you're not a huge fan of her,
just
like
go. Like
the
it's
music,
so good.
because like yeah, it's not you don't have to worry about like the weird distorted vocals if you don't like that. You don't have to worry about like all the electronic like focus stuff. It's just yeah, it's all live. It's mostly guitar and drums. Like
Yeah, it's
it's
very
completely
raw and
different
it's
arrangements.
yeah. I feel like her concerts are also very like they feel very like personal, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely. 'Cause
Like
they aren't
she
very
she
big.
talks to people, she
Yep.
interacts with the audience. She has again like this huge like stage presence considering she has like over a decade's worth of experience.
Yep.
She like honestly, I feel like going to her concert is like one of the best K-pop concerts you'll ever see, in my opinion, at least. Like you're really seeing like a true like artist and like veteran, I guess, like perform, you know?
Yep.
Um, yeah, like honestly, I feel like this is the best K-pop concert I've ever been to, in my opinion, at least. Like, the only one that really competes with it was Hyukoh, but that's because it's like for with them it was like this huge, like imposing force of just having a rock band on stage. I feel like
Yeah.
that's kind of unmatchable from I guess a pop context.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that was yeah, Tiffany's concert was amazing. I really really recommend anyone go. Um, huge standout was Yellow Light.
Yep.
Like that's a song that most people don't really remember quite as much from her I Just Wanna Dance EP.
Yep.
But like they did a rock version of that and oh my god. Like I saw a not fan chant, fan cam on Twitter like a few days before and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't wait to hear this." And it definitely lived up to my hype. Like I never thought I'd be standing in a crowd headbanging to Yellow Light by Tiffany.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but what here there I was. Like it was really, really good.
Yep. Yeah, that was definitely a standout for me too. Like it was a full on just like hard rock version of it and it was so good. And then I Just Want to Dance always gets me. I love that song so much. So it's
Yep.
awesome to see it live both times.
Yeah. Yeah, I think honestly, like Tiffany was is probably the best performer I've ever watched. That's for sure. Like that's easily easy. Like she has so much energy and like I said, stage presence and like people shit on her vocals, but honestly, like I think like her vocals were like huge selling point for me in this concert.
Yeah.
Like they sounded really really great. Like even if it's not like super clean and everything, I feel like that just gave it texture, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, like it doesn't sound exactly like the recording, which I thought was a huge positive in this case.
Yeah, I
Like
mean
it
it's
gave it so
live.
much more character and emotion and energy, I guess, particularly like in songs like Heartbreak Hotel, for example, like the high
Yeah.
note she was doing and that was so good. Um, on uh like she did the flower, like she did the like she like talked about like sort of what her intentions behind the song were before she started that and that also gave it like another like more I guess context I guess in relation to like uh I guess how you're supposed to feel about the song. I don't know. It's yeah, that whole concert was really really just amazing for me, I guess. Being
Yep.
a uh I don't know what the word is. I don't know, being like an SNSD fan for like almost half my life, it was really, really amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think it matched my it matched my experience from the first from the last
Exceeded my
concert.
expectations.
Well, no, it matched my experience from my last
Yeah,
concert,
yeah.
which was yeah, I had going in. I don't want to say I had low expectations, but like it just was not what I expected. Because yeah, I did not both like going in the first time. I didn't expect a live band, um,
Mm,
and so I that like really surprised me and really made the concert way better than I thought it was gonna be. And I thought it was gonna be good, but I just thought it was gonna be like standard pop concert where
mm,
like she's just singing along to a backing track of the normal song. I didn't expect all these crazy different like rock based and like just acoustic and just more like interesting sounding. I don't want to say
yeah,
interesting because that makes the like originals sound bad, and I like all the originals, but um,
yeah.
different sounding songs. And
Gives it
yeah,
a lot
this
more energy, like in the context of
yeah
live
exactly.
performance, and I feel
Yep.
like she really, really benefits from it. So,
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I think everyone should go regardless of if you like her. Like, obviously, if you just like completely dislike her and everything about her, then don't go. But like, even if you don't like her music, like American music, because you don't like the like poppy manufacturedness of it, like the very like synthesized like vocal like stuff they do, distortions and stuff, like just go. It's so much, it's so different. It's very it's all live, it's acoustic, it's live vocals, like no weird effects or anything. It's just it's so much better. Like Jacob said, if there was a live version, I think I would like all of the live versions better than all the studio versions for the most part.
yeah. I feel like for me, it's just because I get to feel more of her, like her personality, her
Yeah.
um, yeah, just in general. I'd recommend this concert to anyone. Like, even if you're not even a K-pop fan or whatever, I'd probably bring them. Like,
Yeah.
for real. It was a really, really amazing concert. Um, Even the covers she did as well. Like she did Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus, which is really
Yep.
cool. One thing that was really interesting, I don't know if you saw this, Nate, but somebody posted a fan cam from early on in the tour of Tiffany singing Wrecking Ball, and Miley Cyrus
Yeah.
actually retweeted it.
Yeah, I saw you posted that on Discord.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, I want the crossover.
Yeah.
Because like honestly, that would be really I would totally be down for something like that. I wish that would happen. Like Tiffany and Miley Cyrus collaborating, that'd be really cool. It'll probably never happen, but I would love that because while I'm not like explicitly a fan of Miley Cyrus's music, she can sing like for real. Like recently, I saw her do a cover of "Say Hello to Heaven" by Temple of the Dog, which is like a grunge song I really like, and oh my god, that was awesome. Um, Sorry for the tangent, but yeah, yeah, Wrecking Ball. She did. What was what was that? It was like a old like R&B song. I forget what it's
Uh,
called.
was the American ones? I don't know.
Yeah,
You can't ask me
yeah.
or like Western pop songs. I have no idea.
All right. If anybody's knows what I'm talking about and was there or something, yeah, just then she also did like Jung-hwa
Yeah, she did
cover.
"Invitation" by Jung-hwa, which was really surprising. I didn't expect to hear that. She did a Boa song. Um, I can't remember the name of. So yeah, that was cool to hear. And then she did "Run
Yeah, it was
Devil Run."
really cool. Oh my God, yes. Dude, Run Devil Run, I was also really, really hyped for seeing like fan cams and stuff. I kind of wish I had gone in like not knowing anything because that would have been amazing.
Yeah,
Um, Especially to just hear like yeah, just hear Run Devil Run start and I would have like freaked. I would have like literally freaked out.
yeah,
Um, yeah, that was really, really awesome. Uh, but yeah, like this whole concert was amazing. I kind of wish I wish I could like record things with my brain and just like put
rewatch
myself
them.
in the state again and just experience it again whenever I want, because I would do that often. But yeah, it's probably the best concert experience I've ever had. I'll put it that way, I guess, overall.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'd recommend anyone go to Tiffany's concert, and I'll be going every chance I get, legitimately.
Yep.